Would you like to see what might be the most irrelevant Christian worship team of all time? I'm on the highway to hell. The highway to hell. Scratch that. Maybe it's the most ironic worship team of all time. It's time for Wretched. It is imperative that you use God's principle.
I actually go ghost hunting a lot.
Yeah, have you found any?
Yes.
Really? Don't satisfy yourself by saying, it doesn't matter. All roads lead there anyway. Hello and welcome to Wretched. Wow. Just want to look like Barack Obama. Welcome to Wretched. My name is Todd Friel. I am your host, the Wretch. The song refers to never been more proud to be an evangelical than right now. Zoink Scoob. Welcome to the really relevant worship team at Easter time. This was the song they chose to kick things off with on Resurrection Sunday. Terrific. You know, I don't know if you know the lyrics as well as I do. I don't have them memorized yet myself, but oh, I want to get them buried in my heart. Let me share with you the lyrics to the worship song. Living easy, living free, season ticket on a one-way ride, asking nothing, leave me be, taking everything in my stride. Don't read reason, don't need rhyme. That's clear. Ain't nothing I would rather do going down. Party time. I'm on the highway to hell, no stop sign, speed limit, nobody's gonna slow me down. Like a wheel gonna spin it, nobody's gonna mess me around. Hey Satan, paid my dues. Playing in a rocking band, hey mama, look at me. I'm on my way to the promised land. I'm on the highway to hell. You know what verse that is, don't you? So I'm trying to think to myself, what is going on with this little clam bake here? Why in evangelicalism are we doing things like this? Is there anything that would be a fair analogy in the secular world? And it dawned on me, it even dawned on me, because I was thinking about some companies in New Jersey at the moment. Everybody does this. This is exactly what marketers do these days. Coca-Cola, when was the last time you saw Coke or Pepsi or anybody, Taco Bell, get on and say, you know, this product tastes like this, and when you drink this, you'll get the feeling of, no, they never do that. They give you some sort of an emotional feeling. They set it up with the people that supposedly look like you or you want to look like so that you'll have an emotional response to the product, but they never really talk about the product. They just try to woo you into it. That's exactly what is going on these days in evangelicalism. And if somebody in the production truck doesn't hit a button to stop this video, I am going to go run my head through a brick wall. Thank you. I'm just sorry. And you know, here's what's ironic about this. This is great. This is all to be relevant. When would anybody on the floor, highway to hell, what year, everybody? Hey, Brainiac, you're a big AC/DC fan. What year we got there?
I'm thinking like 84.
Yeah, I was thinking 83. Give her. We're so hip. We're only 25 years behind, just chasing after the world. But wait, they're not the only church that's doing it. Go ahead. Just try to think of an even less relevant song, which means you're going to have to go back instead of from the 80s to the 70s. What worship song would be perfect for a church that's really relevant? Yeah, baby! It's Micah Blaylock and the WC Praise Team with Busted.
Looked out this morning and the sun was gone. Turned on some music to start my day. Lost myself in a familiar song. I closed my eyes and I slipped away.
All right, if you'd be so kind, let's kind of work our way through these lyrics together and see if we can find a biblical application for this together, shall we? At least we hit the falsetto note. That was something. Here we go. It's more than a feeling. Brainiac, keep working on these verses. When I hear that old song they used to play, I begin dreaming. Ah, Joseph, dreamt a dream, the Pharaoh and I see Mary Ann walking away. Well, you see, that was one of the Marys that met Jesus. Maybe. We're not sure. It gets a little... When we cross the... 1975? Look at... We're cool! Next week it's Led Zeppelin! And then... Frankie and Annette, and we'll show you how cool. And when you hear our Perry Como, then you're gonna know what relevant is. Yikes. Church, Jesus is not a product. We don't lure the world in to try to come get a little cool so that maybe they'll like Jesus. He's God, and we proclaim his message. Imagine you're the president, which I actually would be okay with these days. You're the president, and you send an ambassador overseas because you have a message to send to some foreign ruler. And the messenger on the way decides, you know, our president, he's not very cool. He doesn't seem very relevant. That message, kind of old. I'll freshen it up a little bit. How would you feel about that messenger? Bingo! It's exactly what we're doing in the church. God said, here's the message. Here's the law. Here's the gospel. Resurrection from the dead. Ascending into heaven. Repentance and faith. Proclaim that. Go! And preach that. Teaching them all things that I have commanded you. Well, I don't know that that's so good, God. We need to hip it up a little bit. And what might be, maybe, the single most pathetic example of that happening prior to Easter, please meet the very relevant pirate pastor.
Busted out. Where's the spell check when you need it? Ah, hoy mateys. Captain Mark Hughes here. This Easter, Church of the Rock's going to be embarking on an epic journey to discover the true meaning of Easter. I'll be preaching the message, Dead Man's Chest, and we'll be joined by pirates of the Galilee. There'll be 2 Easter services, one at 9:25 and one at 11:25. This here's one Easter service. You're not gonna want to miss. So pack up the little pirates and join us Easter morning.
Wow. Yeah. Now I think Jesus is cool. Hey, Pastor, will your wife be there dressed up like a ballerina? Because my wife likes the Nutcracker Suite, and if she likes the Nutcracker Suite and you like Jesus, then maybe...